Time flies as Crazy Ollie and the rest of Hololive Indonesia Gen 2 will be celebrating their first anniversary with Hololive this weekend, and Ollie has a lot to celebrate now, being verified on Twitter, giving us this animation and saying Twitter finally acknowledges me as good zombie, as Hololive Japan's Shirakami Fubuki, who has been continually denied verification by Twitter, went through the stages of grief and acceptance here for her kohai, along with Hololive Indonesia Gen 1 member Irani EO15 expressing her frustration at not yet being verified, saying Generation 1 of Hololive Indonesia is cursed, I need the blue check mark, and then receiving this cheeky little reply from Ollie, similar to Tomoshika from the VOMS project, rubbing it in here that she is the only one as part of this group with verification. And for more, we now turn to ID. Thanks, False. And yes, we have now received the last of the 5 Hololive Japan Gen 6 debuts, with Kazama Iroha debuting last, and Ollie doing her best covering this debut, a debut where 70% of the work was lost due to a computer malfunction. This blonde samurai VTuber would go on to apologize for the bare bones presentation, and loving Final Fantasy XIV so much that she had dedicated an entire slide of her debut to this game. Ollie would go on to make certain notices of certain design aspects, while fellow Gen 6 member Laplace Darkness would call Iroha a musclehead, Ninamai Inanis would call her cute, Tsunomaki Watame would call her cute, Shiranue Flare would relate to her hobby of skiing, while Natsuhiro Mitsuri could not relate to her dislike of bugs. After the debut, she would say, I feel relieved when they all make their debut. It's nice to feel like we're finally starting. Welcome to the 6th generation. Irisuyumi would go on to illustrate this piece showing Iroha's fear of even butterflies, while Keen Biscuit brought us this bodyguard training. Iroha's character illustrator was revealed to be Umibozu, while arguably one of the best modelers in the world, Kefi, showed off this next level character introduction and saying, I'm really honored to be in charge of this project, and I hope you support Iroha-chan from now on. Thank you very much. And with that, we now have all 5 members of HoloX, aka Gen 6, now debuted. This generation of VTubers has been compared to other prior designs more than ever, being compared to the models of those in the same company, those in other companies, with plenty of out-of-context memes that followed, perhaps now indicating more than ever that we can expect these comparisons to come from further generations as well. As VTubers become more recognized and iconic, so too do their designs. While some viewers have indicated that these comparisons are potentially disrespectful to the artists, others have stated that these are simply observational notices and not meant to be accusational, as no artist or design is above critique. And thankfully, there is so much more to VTubers than just their design, as we now quickly turn back to Hakui Koyori, who is still restricted on Twitter nearly a full week later, with this talent making clear during her debut she is not a cat or a fox, but a coyote, and also garnering the biggest debut stream of all time, hitting 180,000 concurrent viewers, when just 2 years ago, mega talent Usada Pakora had debuted to only 5,000 concurrent viewers, once again confirming the longevity and popularity of current VTubers. VTubers that are now in the crosshairs of Hachima, hosting this bloody aftermath, and upon noting that most all of the Gen 6 members had a weakness to bugs, Hachima would reply, I won, as sodium chloride of the Hololive subreddit treated us to the full HoloX Chama. The members of this generation would also go on to release cover songs, while Hololive had also confirming they had multiple talents attending this weekend's YouTube Music Weekend, a 3-day event that will also be attended by Hololive English's Mori Calliope, who along with Milky Queen at Milky Queen Idol have now gone on to premiere their cover of Usewa, employing the illustrative talent of Aneko. This has been a very popular song to cover, as even Utano Yuno Pandora of CyberLive has recently released her version as well, with Calli then going on to release this other version. While Milky Queen released this version. Milky Queen also recently has celebrated her 3rd anniversary with May Princess, with the three celebrating in this 3D stream, leading Milky Queen to say, "I'm so proud of how far we've come and all the hurdles we got over along the way." And along the way, we also have more of Omocat cross Hololive English, as prior we had shown off the Mori Calliope merchandise. Now also getting a look at the Takanashi Kiara collection, with loads of shoutouts to KFP, all while the official KFC account and Kiara have been openly flirting with one another, plotting the demise of the blue bird and being caught together in some very risque photographs. Meanwhile, we also have this from Omocat, both the Ina collection as well as the Galgura collection, with the expectation that the Amelia Watson collection will be posted at the same time as the publication of this episode, along with Takuma confirming awesome news that the Omocat Cross Hololive English collection is not time limited, meaning we should be able to purchase these goods for quite a while. As another update for Hololive, the Minecraft Disney World streams are now back up on YouTube. Hololive is now hiring for a merchandise manager, and while non-stop Nut November may be over, Hololive Indonesia's Yundo Risu is back with even more daily content, saying, "I will sing Padaru the way I want for 30 days straight." While also collaborating not just with Mary at Mary Dog, appearing in a Mary Weatherly comic, but even appearing with fellow Squirrel VTuber Sif Avalana on her Twitch stream. Meanwhile, Nijisanji Korea member Nun Bora has now graduated, having suspended their VTuber activities and garnering an amazing 43,000 concurrent viewers during their last stream. While most of their content has been wiped, and with the remaining content potentially soon to be gone as well. And meanwhile, Nijisanji English member Selen Tatsuki, still playing Mega Man games one after another and receiving this artwork from Katasumi, has now celebrated their first official birthday in Nijisanji, giving us this artwork and saying we can do anything with it that we want as long as we don't profit off of it. Selen would go on to receive birthday wishes from not just Nijisanji members, but as well as BDay of VShoujo, along with known cult leader Haruka Caribou. As further, Wolfie gave us this guns-a-blazing Selen BDay animation, along with music video producer Kanaru producing this short 3D animation and celebration. And earlier this morning, Selen also had alerted us to this, saying that she has been invited to the Disguised Toast $100,000 Apex hide-and-seek event. Meanwhile, with virtual entertainment company CyberLive, Amorous Yuri has now debuted in 3D, showing off numerous props as this snow leopard would go on to bonk chat non-stop. And now being in 3D, getting in on trends such as the Jacko Challenge, along with this one which I have been informed I should feign ignorance about. And yes, at last, Generation 2 of CyberLive is here, with this new generation entitled Cyber Alter, and featuring plenty of names which I will now butcher, including Umiya Emma, Inami Yoki, Akamila Menace, Kuruhana Inori, and lastly Iakushi Chapipi, as these 5 are now set to debut next weekend on December 10th and 11th. And now for even more events, we turn to our co-host, Lady.
Thanks, False. Live 2D riggers and artists are enhancing their methods of rigging for more 3D and voluminous models. No, that's not exactly what I meant. But you gotta give it to Bunny, though. Morikoma showcases their recent work in progress as Pretend Fun. And yes, this is all done in Live 2D. It is full 2D art model. And you didn't hear me wrong, because this is 100% a 2D model. Erica Rena also showcases their latest work from illustration to rigging, displaying a range of motion that is wide, cute, and homey. Don't be fooled though, it's not a piece of cake for setting up these 2D models with so much range, as Erica shows both the parameters but also the physics in Live 2D. And the hardworking and talented Kambutsu Himono would also showcase the possibility of making a smooth revolving motion as well as a relaxing time in playing 10,000 shaku. Tsuderia's official merch shop is now open, where you can get keychains, stickers, desk mats, and acrylic stands of your favorite tsundere talent. Better hurry up though, as pre-orders are only open from November 28th to December 26th. Tsundere's talent Mori Celeste has also featured in a duet with Kawaii's talent Aozora Kurumi, where they did a cover of BTS Butter in Korean. Karumi is a talent of Project Kawaii, an agency that is now opening auditions, submissions ending December 31st. As to a certain Sleepy Tiger's whereabouts, Torakan reveals their latest work in progress to their model, including this dominating aura. But also of this adorable hair clip. Vienna would also tease a little shoulder of a possible update for their design, leaving us with the quote, "An ascension awaits." As it is winter, it is only natural for a certain Ice Witch to rise, that being Sky, your fellow Ice Witch VTuber, who announced their merch, including stickers and charms.
Yes, it is that time of year, that of course being the holiday season, and what better way to celebrate than with free Wiggly Boys, as BB Butterbean has delivered up these free Christmas Wiggly Boys. And that is all for this episode. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Join our Discord for even more VTuber news, and we'll have more Things Vtubers Say for you soon.